We have a whole range of people help running the conference each year, the conference chairs, not just Andrew and myself, but Greg, who's sadly flown back to snowy Boston, and Takashi Kawai, who's been here from Japan this year, John, of course, our founding chair in the program committee, Neil Hideki, John Stern, who's going to stand up in a minute and say some things, and Michael Klug. So I say thank you to everyone from the committee and the conference, certainly not least, and mostly working very hard with no qualms. Stephen Keith at the front has been making the whole thing work, so we should say a huge thank you to him. And many buttons and knobs this year, and all on his own this year, which is very sad. You're all on your own this year. We should thank our sponsors, DepthQ, who are still here at the back, who help everything run, Dan and Christy, who provide our projectors, and our 3D theatre partners, LA3D and 3D Film Archive, without which our 3D theatre would be much less fun to watch. And of course, IS&T, who help support all of this. So thank you very much to those sponsors. Some awards. We have 3 awards this year, as always. John, do you want to come up? 2 from the 3D theatre for the best of show in live action and animation, which John will present, and 1 on the best use of stereoscopic presentation tools. And this year, for the first time ever, due to Alicia Benoit's generous work and efforts, we have some actual prizes to give. So, over to you, John.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that everybody here now was here on Monday night when we had the 3D theater. Yes, we have 2 different awards, live action and animation. Can we flip to the first one?
First one is animation.
Okay, so Best of Show in Animation goes to Stereo, A Love Song to 3D from Robert Bloomberg. And you may remember that was the very first film we showed. And Robert managed to rhyme stereo pairs, P-E-A-R-S, with polarized bears. Now, who else could do that? So, we have a very nice award for him that will look like that. We'll get it filled in and sent out to Robert. Okay.
Best live action is?
And for live action, the award goes to Formosa 3D from Charlie Chu. You may remember that. It was toward the end of the program. Many nature scenes. It was filmed over the course of 10 years. And one of the more memorable scenes was the butterflies flying out of the screen.
Okay, one last award. Best use of 3D in a presentation. And every year we ask people to do 3D in presentations. Every year Andrew does something. Every year some other people do something. And this year the best one was Bjorn Sommer and his 3D stereoscopic modeling and visualization of a Chlamydomonas reinhardti cell using Blender. So come on up, Bjorn, and we can give you an actual plaque. And I have to ask you later how you did it all. It was excellent and very useful to know. Final few slides. How can you help next year? Sign up for the SD&A mailing list. Let Andrew or myself know. Participate in the Twitter feed at SD&A Conf. If you track this year, we've been tweeting things all week. And importantly for next year, if you know someone working in 3D and you'd like to see their work here, reach out to them during the year and ask them to come and talk. They can produce a paper or they can just produce a presentation. It can be a lightweight or a more heavyweight involvement, but do get interesting people. I think we've had some excellent talks this year and some really interesting things, ranging from psychology to 3D displays to applications and beyond. And finally, where will we be next year? Andrew looks like he might say something. We'll be back here next year and the year after. And next year it's moving earlier in the year. It'll be January the 14th to January the 17th, with the courses on January the 13th.
I was just going to say, next year will be our 30th anniversary. 30 years.
Wow.
So we're looking to do a fairly big bash, getting the whole band together and having lots of really interesting presentations and topics. I guess there may well be some reviews in there, stereo in the past 30 years or something. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to that, and hopefully you'll be able to help out in various ways by spreading the word and perhaps contributing a paper yourselves. So
We'll have to invite Alicia back to bring her 3D games with her so that we all definitely have fun.
that's it. Okay, well, that's it from us, apart from the poster session.
Poster session upstairs next. Thank you very much for coming. See you all next year.